Good afternoon, y'all, and happy Saturday. It's your girl, Sharita, the Behavior and Literacy Strategist, coming at you from the Morgan Unlimited Growth Institute, where you can find solutions for both your child's behavior and literacy challenges. How y'all doing today? What's going on? Happy Saturday. I am working today. I'm downstairs in the office where I'm working, but at the same time doing laundry. I'm about to go upstairs and prepare dinner really quickly before my students come. I have some consultations today to do. So it's a lot going on. But I just wanted to talk to y'all real quick about the complaint that I get from moms a lot about their child using the phone too much. All they want to do is use the phone or play the game, right? That's all they want to do is use the phone or play the game. Right, Tawanda? Good morning. Happy Saturday. Good afternoon now. That's why my stomach's starting to growl, y'all, because I'll be fasted and around the afternoon is when I start eating, y'all. So my stomach is talking to me. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Tawanda. Welcome. Is your child too focused on their phones? Is the question. Here, echo. Is your child too focused on their phones? Is the question. And I want you all to ask yourself this big question. Hold on 1 second while I go ahead and cancel this. I hear my echo. Okay. Have my Zoom up. Okay, for my next students. Yes. I'm hearing from moms that, all their kids want to do is play the game. I'm hearing from moms or use the phone when they're supposed to be doing their chores, when they're supposed to be doing their homework. They are more focused on their phone. And also when they act up and moms ask them what kind of consequences they get when they act up, what kind of punishment is take the phone, take the game. Because that seems like that's the only thing that they are focused on. The only thing they care about is the game or the phone. So, 2 questions I want to ask you. Do you feel comfortable with your child's phone use? And I'm not even talking about what they're doing in their phone. That's a whole nother topic about the safety and online safety and, what they are exposed to, right? But do you feel that your child is too focused on the phone? They are paying too much attention to the phone. They feel like they have to be on it all the time. All their spare time is phone. Okay? And then when they are not doing other things, all they want to do is hurry up and go back to the phone. They even neglect their other responsibilities so they can get back to the phone. Are you comfortable with it? And I'm asking you that because, number one, moms, you have to be comfortable with whatever the situation is. You have the standard. You decide right now how much phone use you want your child to have. And why I say this because your child needs structure. Okay? And a lot of times with moms, they don't want to take the phone away. They want them to have their phones because they love it so much, right? Do they really know how much they need their phones? Do they really know how much is too much? Do they really know how much the phone is affecting them? No, they don't. They're not able to really make that decision. And it's easy for them to get kind of addicted to the phone. So you make the decision right now. You think about it yourself. Is your child using the phone too much? Do you not like it? And it's 100% based on you, okay? So when you make that decision, now decide how much phone time you think your child should have each day. Yeah, your child's going to be upset. Yeah, they're going to think you're unfair. Yeah, they're going to try to sneak and do it anyway. All right, I'm talking to moms who send their children to bed and then they get up to use the bathroom in the middle of the night, 3 o'clock in the morning, and their child is still up on the phone or still up on the game, okay? So it's not about what they want. It's about what's best for them. I'm going to say that again. It's not about what they want. It's about what's best for them, because are they making the right decisions with their phone? No. So the first question is, how much time do you want your child to have on the phone? The second question is, what would you like your child to be doing instead of the phone or the game? What do you want? And this is the big money maker question. What does your child need to improve? In what area is your child not growing enough that they need to work on? They need to study. They need to practice. Okay? Maybe it is affecting their household chores where they're not focused on their chores. They're not contributing, or their room is a mess. And you know that you want this stuff done. That's part of their growth. That's part of self-discipline. Maybe your child is reading below grade level and they're struggling. They need to practice reading every day. But all their extra time is being spent on the phone. When they come home from school, they just want to grab their phone. It's the struggle when it's time for them to do their schoolwork because they are more focused on the phone than their schoolwork. Should they even have access to the phone when they're doing their schoolwork? Okay? So I'm saying all this to say, moms, welcome, Nduka. Welcome. That the phone is not a priority. The phone in the game is not a necessity. It's a privilege. And it is to be used at your discretion as a parent. You decide how much. You decide when. You decide what the requirements are for them to have a phone and use the phone. Do not feel pressured by your child being upset because they really, really want their phone. Do not feel pressured by everyone else letting their child use their phones or buying their child phones or buying the latest game. Do not feel pressured by your child if your child has behavior issues. Like, if I don't get what I want, I'm going to act up. You stand your ground as a mom and you decide. It's no different than you deciding that your child needs to eat healthier and you have less snacks in the house that are processed. It's no different. There's no difference. You decide how much you want your child to be eating that stuff, and you replace it with something else. What do you want to replace your child's phone time and usage with? Okay? Now, I'm not saying you take it away, completely. You have to take it. It's up to you what you want to do. If you want to take it away completely, if that's the situation going on in your house, it's customized. Do that, right? But I do know that when I cut down on my daughter, it was the iPad. There was a big issue where she was focused on the iPad so much. She started sleeping better, and she also started reading more. So we don't know what the outcome is going to be, what children will do instead. But if you wouldn't let your child eat 3 boxes of pizza, right? 3 boxes of pizza, or a whole 3 bags of Halloween candy, and do that every single day, then the phone is no different. How much is too much? You decide. Now, if you want to have conversations with your children about, this is a growth conversation. How much time do you spend on the phone, right? And then if they say, I'm like, no, we're having a conversation. We're gonna have a mature conversation right now. I'm expecting you to act mature. We just talking right now, and I want to know what you think. How much time do you think you spend on your phone? And then when they say, like, do you think that that's too much? How much time do you think, and how are kids affected when they spend too much time on the game or the phone? And to make it a general conversation and have them talk, and then ask them what they think. How much time should they spend on their phone each day, or how much time should they spend on the game each day? Now, when you're doing this, you're not giving your power away as a mom, because you have the final say. You need to let them know that. You just want to know what they think, right? So if they say I should have 5 hours of time, or I should be able to stay on my phone on a game or on a phone from this time to when it's time to go to bed, and you're like, that's a little too much. And when are you going to have time for your chores? When are you going to have time to do your homework? When are you going to, you know what I mean? So that they think then and say, okay, I'll do my homework from this time to this time. And then, I'll hurry up and do this with my chore. And then from this time and this time. And then they look at you, because you're going to, come on now, you have the final decision. So they are looking to see and this is how I talk to kids, right? I don't make them make decisions, let them make decisions on their own that they're not able to make. But what I do is I want to know what they think, and I want them to think logically about this. And that's a growth conversation. So it has to meet mom's approval. But honestly, what do you think? Ask them. This is part of self-awareness, right? And the more we teach our children to be self-aware and have a self-party. What's a self-party? A self-party is self-awareness, self-accountability, self-discipline, self-control, right? When we teach our kids this, the more we teach our kids to have a self-party, the more they grow. So if you're having a battle with your child around their phones and you feel like day after day they are having too much time on their phones, and it's like taking over their lives, this is the only thing that they care about, it's time to look at it and think for yourself how much, put some structure around it. And also, what do you require for your child to do each day to even have access to their phones? Okay? So this is just, these are just a couple of ideas, because I keep getting these, when I do the consultations with moms, I keep getting the same issue with the phones, with the games, with the iPads. This is all our children. And really, we can't have our children so focused on these electronics. It's kind of replacing so many things so many growth opportunities, so many growth experiences for our children. And we want them to be growth and achievement oriented. And if that's getting in the way, then moms, we got to do something about it. We got to do something about it. But the only thing I think I see that's getting in the way of that, moms, is you believing in yourself, and you believing that you have the right even to require this of your children, and to take the phones, not always just because of a consequence, because they've been acting up for too long or they haven't done any of their homework, but being more proactive. Like, these are my standards. These are my requirements for you to use your phone. This is what I need done on a daily basis. This is how I need it done. Okay? And have your child work to meet your approval. Okay? And my famous phrase that I use, even Maya's learning it. You give me what I want, I give you what you want. But what mama want is first. Okay? I got y'all back, moms. So comment below and let me know what you think. These are my thoughts. Let me know what you think about cell phone usage. Are kids using their cell phones too much? The game that we also talking about, the games that they play, and the iPads, are they using them too much? Do you feel like they're using them too much? What issues you may have had, what you want to replace it with, right? All those things, just comment below. Let me know how you feel. Okay, I feel like our children are way more important than these electronics that they are so focusing on, and I feel like they're champions, and they don't know it yet until they start to raise their self-awareness and work and grow. And our babies can do so much more. So comment below, let me know what you think. Okay, let me know. I'm about to I got a student that I'm teaching, one of my newest students. I have 2 new students that arrived from Africa in February, and they have ESL classes twice a week for an hour. Parents feel like it's not enough, and they're still struggling. They need to learn English, but they also need to learn how to read, write, spell, reading comprehension, and English, okay? Because they speak French. So it's been very, very, very fun the first couple of sessions where we are communicating, and I'm speaking 100% English, and they are learning how to communicate with me, okay? And I know a little French. I know a little bit of French. I know a little bit of Spanish. I even speak French and Spanish to my daughters at home. However, I want them to be on their toes all the time and working. So I'm working with them, and I'm working with their parents at home to create an English language learning environment. And if you have to know, if you're saying it, you learn how to say it, you gotta learn how to read it, and you gotta learn how to spell it. Okay? Because that's how I get down. So it's been wonderful, and I'm looking forward to teaching them in a few 30 minutes, right? So thank you so much for chilling with me for a few, y'all, on this Saturday. Enjoy your Saturday. I'm going upstairs to cook. I'm making some turkey chops with rice and cabbage. And I'm baking an apple pie from the apples we got from the farm, from the pumpkin farm. And in between appointments, Jasmine like, how you gonna do all that? Well, in and out. In and out. You know how we moms do. We wear many hats. We get it, we get it going. We do what we can. We do what we got to do. And we work. And then later on, I'm going to rest and enjoy a wonderful evening with my husband and my girls. And then a wonderful Sunday. And then it's back to work on Monday. Because we have to keep working with our children. And our children and my students and moms and dads too are amazing. And we have students from all over the country improving their reading, writing, spelling, reading comprehension, now math as well, mastering those multiplication tables, getting challenged every day with math, and also growing in their behavior, making better choices, having a self-party, taking responsibility for their actions, respecting their elders, right? Doing their best, okay? Improving their focus without medication, y'all. This is how we do it, all right? So I'm going to run out now, but I want to thank you so much for hanging with me. Thank you to Wanda. Nice to see you. And Duka, thank you so much. Nice to see you too, as well as always. Thank you so much for your time. For more information on my tutoring and coaching program, go to, and the name has changed. It's now Unlimited Growth Tutoring and Coaching Program, because that's what we focus on here. Growth is unlimited, y'all. It's unlimited, okay? Go to growthinstitute.mykajabi.com. That's GROWTH Institute.mykajabi.com. Come holler at me there, or you can send me a message, direct message, and we can start talking and book an appointment for a free consultation as well. Okay? Believe in yourself, believe in your child, honey, and always remember that growth is unlimited. Peace.